Today in this video we are decoding one of the most misunderstood yet powerful cards of the major arcana, that is the lovers. Generally most people think, by seeing the image of this card, that this card only talks about romance. But, you know, honestly, if I say this card, this lover's card, goes far beyond than love stories and just romance. So, this card is actually, if I have to define this card in three words, then choice, truth, and transparency are the three words that actually define this card. Now, let's slowly understand this card layer by layer. When you look at the Lovers card, the first thing you notice here is the two human figures. They are, usually standing next, and this is very important part of this card. These two figures actually represents truth, transparency, vulnerability, and authenticity. There are no masks here, and no one is pretending to be somebody. The Lovers card, in this tarot deck, the Lovers card actually says, like, can you show up as your real self, exactly who you are? So, with these two figures, you can, decode one. If you have to decode or choose one word, that is transparency and authenticity. Now look at the behind. You can see that there is an angelic presence in the card. There is a divine figure. There is an angel standing behind these two people, and this angel is blessing them. So this angel is basically an archangel Raphael. So Raphael is the angel of healing and air, which connects this card to communication, clarity, and conscious decisions. So when you will see both the figure, you get a word, you get a energy of transparency and authenticity. And when you will see the archangel Raphael, you get an energy of communication, clarity, and conscious decisions. Okay, the both the things, tells us a very deep meaning. This both elements in the card gives us a very deep meaning, is that, like, love is not blind here, love is completely aware. Now let's talk about the choice aspect of the Lovers. So this card comes after the Hierophant. So what does the Hierophant represent? The Hierophant represents the society, rules, tradition, and conditioning. And the Lovers comes right after that. Okay. Now what this card is asking? Now, that uh, the rules with the Hierophant, the rules, the conditions. Okay. Now this Lover card is asking, will you follow them or will you follow your heart? Okay, when the Hierophant has appeared, it asks you to follow the uh, rules, regulations, traditions, customs. But when this card appears in your reading, it asks you, like, it asks you, or it tells you, like, you have to follow your heart. Okay, whatever your heart is telling you, whatever your instinct is telling you, and whatever your um, you can say inner trust is telling you. So whenever this Lovers card appears in a reading, it also means that a soul level choice is being presented right in front of you. A choice, that cannot be made logical all alone, a choice that must made with honesty and with purity. Another very important symbol in this card, you can see mountains in the background. So what does mountain represent? Mountain basically represents the challenges, growth and efforts, okay, that we put in any either business, relationship, family, anything. So this card, reminds us that true love, whether with a person, a career, or yourself, requires, commitment and responsibility. Okay, so this is not a fairy tale card. So it's actually, this card talks about a grown up love. Okay, so this card talks about a grown up love that knows uh, their responsibilities towards uh, and the commitment they have for each other. Let's talk about love and relationship. So when the lovers appears upright in a love reading, it shows deep attraction, show soul level bonding, emotional bonding, and spiritual connection. But more than that, it also shows a mutual choice, a mutual consent. It's, the card doesn't say I need you, it say I choose you. That's the difference between attachment and love. Okay, so sometimes this card appears when a person is, confused between two people, but that is only the surface meaning of this card. So the deeper meaning is, are your actions aligned with your values? Because the lover is also a card of alignment, as I mentioned earlier in this video. So if somebody is asking you about their connection and they have choices in that connection, okay, like should I go with this person or should I go with that person, then if this card appears in the reading, it says that choose the one where your heart, mind and soul are connected. So that is your direction, where you are feeling from heart, your mind is also, positive, and your soul is also telling you that no, this is the person. So whenever they have to make a choice, they have to listen to your heart, mind and soul in order to choose anyone they feel like. Now let's talk about self-love. So whenever somebody is asking you about a self-love and this card appears, uh, so this card generally actually ask you, do you accept your all the part of yourself, or your light or your shadow, or your light or shadow means your lighter part and your darker side. Okay, so when this card appears and someone is talking about self-love, it says that you have to accept all the parts of your life or all the parts of yourself, positive, negative, everything. Because unless you choose yourself first, you will keep seeking validation outside. Okay, so this card also reminds us that the relationship you have with yourself sets the tone for every other relationship in your life. So self-love is very important. So this card also teaches us self-love, accepting ourselves with clarity, accepting accepting all the positive and negative side of ourselves. So now let's look into the reversed meaning of this card. If in your reading this card appears in a reversed form, then what does this says? So in reverse, this card indicates, this card indicates inner conflict, basically inner conflict, misalignment, not able to make any decision, or there is a duality. Okay, um, manipulation also, and there is no transparency between two people or between two partners. Lack of transparency, you can say. It is also it also shows choosing comfort over truth. Sometimes truth is uncomfortable. So when this card appear in reversed, so it means that you are choosing your comfort and you are ignoring and avoiding the truth part of you, or staying in a connection that no longer resonates with your soul, that no longer is satisfying your soul. Okay. Sometimes, this card also indicates lack of communication, dishonesty, and emotional imbalance. So the message in reverse is very simple and powerful, that something is out of alignment and it needs your attention. Okay. So if in the career reading this lover card appears, so it talks about choosing work that aligns with your values. Okay. Not just money, not just status, but purpose. And it should feel good to you. It should satisfy to your soul level. Okay. It also indicates a partnership, if comes in business or a career, partnerships, collaborations, or contacts. But again, only if it feels right to you. Okay, listen to your inner voice, listen to your intuition. Spiritually, if I say, this lover card, teaches us the law of free will. So the universe can guide you. Angels can spot you. But the choice will always be yours, and every choice create a consequences. So yeah, if we this card also gives you a free will. Uh, and it also says that your angels are there to support you. So whenever this lover card show up in your reading, pause and don't rush. It says just take a pause, listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, and don't rush on something. Ask yourself, what am I being asked to choose? Am I acting from fear or am I acting out of love? Am I honoring the truth, or am I avoiding the truth? Because the lover is not finding love. It's about becoming aligned with that love. So if you enjoyed this decoding, stay connected. In this next video we will explore another powerful major arcana card. Until then, choose with awareness and trust your inner truth. You can also check out the keywords that I have written here. Thank you.